shooting, scoring! And what a snipe!
Oh, he smoked them like a Christmas ham, as we say.
Back cross ice, what a save by Laurel! History has repeated itself! Greater Sudbury has won back-to-back NOJHL championships!
This is Game Day, presented by BrokerLink. How's it going, folks? Hope you had a absolutely fantastic weekend. It was an action-packed few days in the NOJHL, and we've got a ton to cover today as we recap what went down. So let's get to it.
Face off to the glove side of Lucas Cardiff Bilodeau. Off the face-off, scores! Oh, what a beautiful setup! Shepherdson, Hugo Allard, ex-teammates from prep hockey, and Hearst leads 2-0.
Hearst was hosting Iroquois Falls yesterday, and it was all Jacks right from the get-go. We pick it up in the second with the home side leading 2-0.
Now, Dylan Garvin open ice coming in. Garvin in front, scores! Cam Menard on a lovely feed from Dylan Garvin. The great transition pays off. A $1:14 into the second period of Boudreau. Now keeping it in, Matthew Como. Maverick Shen Miguel scores! Right along the glove and right in, and 6-0 Hearst. They've blown this thing wide open.
Yeah, it was a blowout. The Storm finally managed to get on the board late in the second as Owen Goodwin picks up his 7th goal of the campaign. But in the third, with the game well out of reach, Cameron Menard fires home his 34th goal of the campaign to complete the rout. Iroquois Falls misses a golden chance to make up ground on Blind River in the chase for the 8th and final playoff spot because the Beavers were hosting the Sioux Eagles, and for most of this one, it was the Birds in full control. Colson Bell draws first blood for the boys in black midway through the opening period, and then 6 minutes later, Colton Huxon plays the bank shot in. All the pounces were going Sioux's way on this day. 2-0 for the Birds, and then Andon Marceau picks it up off the draw. He tickles the twine. Then he's got something to say to the Beavers as he skates by. I doubt they'll forget that next time. 3-zip Eagles. This is all still in the first period, by the way. Logan Stawinski alone out front. Where's the coverage? 4-0 Eagles. At the break, second stanza. Blind River gets on the board. Austin Schultz shovels home the rebound to pull the home side within 3, but then Brendan Boberg tips the point shot past the keeper to make it 5-1. They'd be up 7-1 at one point. The Beavers got a few back, but it wasn't enough. Sioux takes it. They are now 7-0 against the Beavers this season. Sioux Thunderbirds and Kirkland Lake to take on the Miners, and it was the Birds drawing first blood in this one.
Sioux into the corner. That's Killeran. Now wide open. And McGinnis with a great shot. Oh, and a quick turnaround, and Hill after a great save. And McGinnis trying to get back into position. Hill spins around and slides it between the legs. Gets it. He loses the puck. Now here comes the Sioux coming down. Killeran, he's got some support. Quick side save and a rebound. And Sioux gets a shorthanded goal here to take a 2-0 lead. That's Gavelin. Back over. Back to Gavelin. And Jones McDonald, quick snap right through the 5-hole, and we got a 3-0 lead here.
The Gold Miners just couldn't get any offense going on this day. A shutout for the T-Birds as they take it 3-0. Unfortunately, this one went exactly the way you might have predicted it would. Timmins hosting French River, who was on a 19-game losing streak. First period, Nolan Mason gets the carnage started. He risks at home to make it 1-zip Rock. It was 2-0 in the second when Caden MacArthur, sweet little tip, that makes it 3-0 for the Rock. This day, though, belonged to Max Hamlin, who's definitely enjoying life with his new team in Timmins. That's his first of the day right there. In the third, with the score 8-0, Max dangles out front and adds his second marker, and then the coup de grace late in the contest. Johnny on the spot. It's a hattie for Hammy. 3 goals plus a helper for Hamlin. Timmins squeaks out the 13-1 win. Okay, it's the end of the week, which means it's time for the Bestie Awards. The top plays from the past few days in the NOJHL. Brought to you, of course, by Milk, a daily serving of care since forever. Everybody milk.
Back across. Kupal scores. Benjamin Kupal wires that one over the shoulder of Aidan Mullen, and the Voodoos have taken a 2-0 lead.
And everyone's having to pick up their jaw off the floor after that one. Sharp angle try, they score! Lucas Caulfield!
Hasn't nearly lost control of it, able to keep it in, but lost it again. Ken Menard, he cannot. Now we got to break up the ice. Here's a chance down for Pawassan, in with a shot, scores!
But now Boys gets past his man. Boys walks in, leaves it for Barkley. Barkley back for Boys. Boys in tight. They score!
Some sticks getting lifted there. Chipped up in the air by Kevion. Now with a step on it, here is Groff. Groff scores! Wyatt Groff rips at top corner as he got a jump there on Kevion, and he made a beautiful shot.
They try to work the puck loose. Koulis does. Ouellette picks it up, skates to the front of the net, gives it to St. Pierre, scores! Alex St. Pierre!
Boats now trying to play the puck up, but no one there for the Beavers. And watch out, here comes Espinola on the attack. It's Callum Miller and scores! Callum Miller!
To the other side, worked ahead by Newton, but not out, kept in. Good job there by Miller. Belyagovich with a shot, scores!
Our biggest ham of the night, shot by Hill, loose puck. They score, what a play. Some good hand-eye coordination there by Gavin Kaloran.
And they have, unfortunately though, for their power play, have allowed 3 shorthanded goals and have one of their own as walking in with a beauty! Oh my, Spencer Horgan! Roll it back and hang on to that one! Horgan with a goal of the year candidate, brings home a power play goal.
That bounced off Willoughby, and here they come back the other way. Puck gets past ahead, walking in. Groth, a shot, he scores! Groth rips it home, it's now 4-1.
And now trying to clear away, Allard dumps it all the way back in. Being watched there by Belyagovich, and now Allard backhand scores! Hugo Allard!
All the way along the board, Schultz keeps it and shot, and on the rebound, Ryder Hill. Whoa, what a stop made by Carter Arnold.
Boyd had the angle there. That would have been a spectacular one. Roussel, nice pass across, and Bradley is robbed by the trapper of Aidan Mullen there. Creeping in off the point there was Bradley.
Well, that's definitely saving the night so far.
Here's Wyatt Jared now, but gets the puck stripped. Now a 2-on-1. Here's Grant. And woo! Wow, what a hit that was. Durratney gets laid out by Gravel, who is a young rookie. Got caught with his head down and got nailed in Alvalade with a big hit at the blue line. And Isaiah Allen. But here come the goal miners and they score! Welcome to Kirkland Lake. Jack Nolan's got his first as a gold miner.
Braden Bagley gets a shot away, scores! Braden Bagley!
Battling now with Atkinson. MacArthur around the goal. MacArthur loose on the doorstep, they score! Braden Sear, the overtime hero tonight as the Timmins Rock inch out a 6-5 victory tonight over the Sioux Thunderbirds.
Also work a little news and help out Mr. Bob McIntyre. At the line, a shot there just wide. Another chance cleared away there by Derek Champagne. Don't know how he kept it out. Golly and company had him moving left and right. I think Champagne was deep in his net and he punched it out.
Off the draw, nearly had a chance though. And now a chance for King all alone. King walking in. Walks in, gets around. What a save by Champagne! Oh my goodness!
Here's Watson off the faceoff, trying to walk in top of the circle, takes the shot, that one is blocked, rebound try, here's another chance, oh my goodness! Logan Vale with the save of the year! Oh man! What a stop by Logan Vale, are you kidding me?
Icing waved off as Galante gets there first. Galante to Maraschik, and Sullivan flashes the glove and denies Maraschik in front.
Cosmic almost turned it over, and now the Cubs control it on the bounce, and here's a breakaway chance. It's Aidan McCartney who scores!
Wyatt Jared, now Walker. Walker shot and scores! Caleb Walker!
De Silva finds Sear. Sear across. De Silva scores! Diego De Silva!
As now the puck comes back to the blue line, but not kept in by Boys as a 2-on-1 for the Cubs. Cohan with Klinkhammer. Cohan with a shot, he scores! Noah Cohan shorthanded.
Can't score a goal if you can't get a shot off. Simple physics. Lift on, over to Ryder Hill. Ryder Hill, toe drag, shot, and scores! Ryder Hill with the beauty! He gives the Beavers a 4-3 lead!
St. Pierre redirects it in, 35 to go in the power play. Here's a chance walking in, Matthew Willett cuts in, back hits and scored! Matthew Willett! Short-handed goal!
We're in the final minute of regulation. Now Hearst again, Menard is onside. Cleared back in. Here's Matthew Como in front. Scores! Did you see that?
And that's all the time we've got for today. But just remember that all throughout the NOJHL season, to stay up to date with everything that's going on with the league, be sure to check out its official social media outlets. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.